Good morning, everyone. Today in our Sri Lanka Morning Show program, we have Sanji Caldera from Sanji Caldera Associates to talk about the partner visa in Australia. First of all, we would like to welcome you back to the Sri Lanka Morning Show program, Sanji.
Good morning, Tushara.
Sanji, now there are different pathways for onshore and offshore applicants to apply for the permanent residency in Australia. Now, what is this partner visa and how people can apply for it?
So, what a partner visa is, if an Australian permanent resident or a citizen does start a relationship and have a partner overseas, or a partner living in Australia who is not a permanent resident or citizen, the Australian permanent resident or a citizen could sponsor their partner from offshore or from onshore. And for that, it has to be all about a genuine relationship.
That's a good point. Now, how can they prove the genuineness of their relationship?
Yes, the department scrutinizes the history of the relationship, the ongoing relationship, and their future plans. But the main criteria is that either you would be legally married to the partner, or you would have had a de facto relationship for the last 12 months, or you have registered your relationship with the relevant state authorities, births, deaths, and marriages. However, not all states have that provision.
So currently, what are the states that approve it?
Most of the states do have. So, where you are married or you have a de facto relationship, then there is no issue about registering your relationship.
Right, okay. Now, when we talk about the partner visa, there is another category called prospective visa. What is prospective visa?
Yes, this is a very interesting area. People do come to me and said, look, I've got married, my partner is offshore, I need to apply for a partner visa. Unfortunately, the processing times can be up to about 2 years. So that has an impact on the relationship too. So if you are hoping to get married to your offshore or onshore partner, you could go on what we call a prospective marriage. But however, a person who applies for a prospective marriage, the applicant, the partner of the Australian sponsor, must live outside Australia.
Right. Is it similar to the intent to marry?
It is exactly.
Right.
So we prove that at a certain time they are going to get married. And once the prospective marriage visa is granted, it's granted for 9 months. During that 9 months, they should get married and provide that evidence to the department.
So they have to get married in Australia, is it?
Not necessarily.
Right.
They could get married offshore
Overseas.
or onshore, they can get married. Now, another interesting thing is that, let's say that one has applied for a prospective marriage visa and it's taking a bit of time. They go ahead and actually get married even before the visa is granted. So what we do is, with no extra cost, we can convert the prospective marriage visa into a spouse visa application.
Right.
So that provision is there.
So they can shorter the waiting time, period.
Unfortunately, no, Tushara. If you apply for a prospective marriage visa, at least you're buying some time, because let's say that you apply for prospective marriage and you get married in 7 or 8 months' time. Then if the applicant is offshore, it's a matter of another maybe 1 year.
Right.
As opposed to somebody waiting till they get married and then applying, which is a longer period of time.
That's right. Okay. Now, what are the 2 stages of this partner visa?
Yes. So when you apply for a partner visa, if your application is decided after 2 years from the date of application, you are granted permanent residency directly. If the application is decided before 2 years, you are granted a provisional visa and you have to reapply for the permanent residency. There is no additional cost, but giving evidence of your ongoing relationship.
So is the initial visa, is that the spouse visa?
Yes, the spouse visa, a lot of people ask me this question. Actually, you apply for 2 visas at the same time. You apply for the provisional and the permanent residence. If the visa is granted after 2 years, it will be direct permanent residency. But if not, it will be a provisional visa.
Right. Now, if someone wants to apply for this partner visa onshore, what would be the process?
Okay, there are 2 situations where a partner can apply for the visa onshore.
Yeah.
Let's say that you're living here in Australia on a temporary visa, like a student visa or a work visa. So you could apply for the onshore visa. You get your Medicare and you also get full work rights, and that 2 years processing time, you are in Australia and you're with your partner. The other option is when your partner is offshore, they could in fact apply for a holiday visa, and if they're successful in getting their holiday visa without a no further stay condition, they can lodge the partner visa onshore and they would get a bridging visa. One very, very important thing, irrespective of what visa you apply, you cannot apply for a onshore visa if you are on a bridging visa.
Right.
Let's say that you're waiting for a student visa to be granted or a work visa to be granted. During that time, you couldn't apply for a partner visa.
Oh, that's the only constraint.
That's correct.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much, Sanji. I think we shared a lot of information about the partner visa. Is there anything that we missed?
Yes. One other question is there are times a person would need, because of the marriage breakdown, and reapply and sponsor another partner. There is a restriction in your lifetime. You could only sponsor 2 partners.
Right.
Of course, at different times.
Yes.
And there should be a gap of 5 years between the partner you sponsored the first time and the partner you sponsored for the second time.
All right. Now, if someone wants to get more information about this partner visa, how can they contact you?
Please feel free to get in touch with me and I will talk about all these different options in more detail.
Right. Thank you so much, Sanji. Thank you for sharing this valuable information for our viewers. Hope to see you again in Sri Lankan Morning Show program.
Thank you for having me, Tushara.